Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daria and I'm the creator of A Life Aligned. And we all have different reasons for wanting to start a yoga or asana practice. No matter what your goals are, I have 4 tips that are going to help you immensely in your yoga practice. These 4 tips I give to all of my students and private clients, no matter what their skill level is. So if you're looking for a boost in your practice, look no further and stay with me to the end of this video so that you can get all 4 of my delicious, juicy tips for expediting your yoga practice so that you can find more strength, mobility, and resilience, not just in your yoga practice, but also in your life. Tip number 1. When doing an asana that is meant to open or stretch your muscles, only go for about 20 to 30% sensation. When you force yourself to go beyond what your body is ready for, your body will actually contract and therefore pretty much negate any effort that you've put in so far. So it's better to start out with less intensity, and then as your body opens and expands, you can move deeper into the space, and I know that you'll find your flexibility increase if you try this method. So tip number 2 is sort of a riff off of tip number 1, but instead of talking about flexibility and mobility, this time we're talking about strength and balance. So whenever you're doing a strengthening or balancing pose next, I invite you to go at about 50% effort in the pose. So make it smaller than you normally would and focus more on your anatomy and your breathing as you hold the pose. This is going to help you strengthen yourself even more because you'll be able to stay in the pose longer. And it will enhance and better your posture because you will have less energy going out, so you can focus more on the anatomy of your pose. And then with tip number 3, we're talking all about concentration. No matter what you're doing, if it's for mobility or strengthening or balancing, use 100% concentration. So you want to be concentrating and focusing on your breath, on where your body is, on the sensations that you're experiencing as you're in the pose. So try to limit distractions around you when you do your asana practice. So maybe that means rather than listening to upbeat music, maybe you have something like a little bit more meditative and mellow on, so that you can focus more inward. Concentration really has been the key for me to unlock new levels of my practice, not just in the physical, but in the mental and emotional as well. And for my final tip that I tell all of my clients and students is start small and build on your practice. It can be really intimidating to start a yoga asana practice. We think that it has to be like an hour and a half or an hour long or even 45 minutes. And we have to do it, 3 to 5 times per week, or else we just aren't going to get where we want to go. This is just not true. Start small, get in a rhythm, and slowly build on top of that. By starting small and building on that, you will gain confidence because you'll have a track record of being consistent and showing up for yourself. I would even recommend you can set a timer for 10 minutes, just get on your mat and see what happens. A lot of times, I'll do that. I'll say, oh, just 10 minutes. I don't really, feel like doing this. And then after 10 minutes is up, I just inevitably end up continuing in my practice because it's feeling so delicious. So I'd love to know if you found these tips helpful. Let me know in the comments what you're excited to try next, and I'm going to link one of my favorite yoga poses for you to try after this video, so please be sure to check that out and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video so that we can reach more people who need this medicine in their lives. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you next time for more of A Life Aligned.